much for joining me for this video today. My name is Nicole and I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. And today I'm going to do my first video talking about ThredUp. I have recently decided to start selling on ThredUp, so I kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit about what I'm sending in, why I think these items will do well, and also talk to you a little bit about just the issues I had that I ran into just trying to get a label so that I could ship my items to ThredUp. So you guys know that recently ThredUp, if you're familiar with ThredUp, they are obviously an online thrift store. They're the largest online thrift store, I guess, in the world or something like that. And a lot of people really trust ThredUp. They've been around for, I don't know, I thought I heard like 12 or 13 years, something like that. I didn't do any research on that, so I could be wrong. But if you know how long they've been around, put that in the comment section. But people really trust them, and they have such a huge audience. You know, they have commercials, they have ads, all that kind of stuff. And so a lot of people are having success selling on ThredUp. And I recently have been kind of doing an overhaul in my eBay room. I have a whole room dedicated to my reselling business. I call it my eBay room, but it's my reselling room because anything that I'm going to resell comes into this room, which where I'm also doing this video. So I've really been trying to get rid of inventory that's been sitting a long time. And so when I say a long time, I mean like 6 months to 5 years. So when I started reselling, I obviously purchased items that weren't good buys, things that just don't sell good on eBay and Poshmark. And I have kept a lot of this stuff just because I hate to just redonate it and then lose my money. But I found a few places that I can take items. There's a place here in town that's similar to Plato's Closet, and she usually buys quite a few of my pieces when I bring them in. And that's great, but usually you get $1.50 to $3, depending on what it is, more for jeans at her store. So basically, I've just been hearing a lot about ThredUp, and so I really wanted to try it out. Today I actually shipped off my first box, but I'm putting together 2 more boxes because I do have a lot of inventory that's been sitting a long time, and it's higher end, like name brand designer items. And I really think that if I can get them on to ThredUp, I can make a lot more money on them. So I thought it would be cool to show you why, like what I'm sending in, and then also why I'm sending these pieces in. I have done research. I'm not just shooting out in the dark. I have been doing research and watching a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of content and reading up of what things sell for on ThredUp. There's some crazy prices that people get as their payouts for things that I can't even sell on regular eBay and Poshmark. Brands that I can't even give away for 99 cents. So I'm really going to focus more of my reselling business on seeing how ThredUp works. First of all, I do want to tell you guys, I was not able to print a label out or get a kit sent to me for a long time. I kept looking and checking my account, and I could not get a label. It was just not allowing me to request labels. It was saying, oh, you know, we're limiting kits right now and all this stuff. So I actually went on Facebook, and a few people were, I went on, like, I think it was Becky Park's, I think, Summer Listing Challenge Facebook. It might be closed for new joiners now, because I think after the summertime she maybe made it a closed group, so you have to get like an invite or something. I'm not sure, but I'm part of that group, and they were talking about ThredUp on it. And so I just kind of chimed in, and I was like, hey, I am having issues with being able to print labels. It's not allowing me to. Is anyone else having this issue? And I was hearing that other people were. And so one person said, you should try to create a new account with a new email and see if they open it up. Because I even tried to reach out to ThredUp, and they got back to me, but they weren't helpful. Like, they didn't say, hey, sure, we'll make your account, you know, so you can work. Basically, it said, the one person I did talk to specifically, we talked back and forth about it. He said that it was random that when people were allowed to send stuff in. So it was just a random people were allowed to send stuff in, other people weren't. Which kind of made me mad, because I'm like, I know I haven't really sold on, I've only sold on ThredUp one time, and I actually had requested 2 more labels, and I never sent anything back in because my first experience was bad, which happens to a lot of people, and I'll explain why that usually happens, at least in my, I think the reason why people have bad experiences is because they just don't know really what they're doing, like I didn't. Anyway, I'll talk about that in a little bit too. So basically, I opened up a new account with a new email, and I automatically was able to print shipping labels to put on my own boxes. I've already requested for 5 of them. I'm not going to request like a ton probably until I get all these boxes sent out, because I don't know how it works, if they'll like cap you at a certain point. I'm really not sure. But I think the reason why my other account, it wasn't allowing me to print off labels, was because I had requested 2 labels in the past and I never shipped the kit or the label back. And I think it was just like not looking at me favorably because of that. Now this was 2 and 3 years ago, so maybe even more than that. But opened up the new account, worked right away, and I've been able to request and get labels, like 5 or 6 labels already. So today I did ship out my first box, but I thought it'd be cool if I could show you like what I'm shipping out now and why I've chosen these items to ship out. So your boxes can only be 30 pounds, so make sure if you do decide to do this that you keep it under 30 pounds. My first box was only like 22 pounds, so I'm sorry guys, I keep like having issues. So I thought I would show you guys everything, but the first time I tried ThredUp, I ended up sending in just inventory that wasn't selling for me, that I had a long time, maybe had never listed, and I think I sold 11 items and I only made $15. So I was like, I'm never doing that again. But ThredUp has something, at least now, they may not have when I did it the first time because that was years ago, but they have something where you can go in during a 12-hour window and change your prices so you can sell them for the prices that you want. And a lot of people are having success doing it that way, and they're making good money and selling things for way more than they would be able to sell them on eBay or Poshmark. Brands that some people say sell really well for them are like Loft, Banana Republic, and J. Crew. These are brands I cannot give away. I don't even buy them anymore because I can barely sell them for $10, so it's not even worth me buying them. So I am going to send in most of those type of brands that I have in my inventory, which is very little. I rarely pick up those brands unless they're really cheap and it's a really cute style, because I just can never sell it. But I'm going to ship those brands in as well. I don't know if I have any in this one, but I'm going to show you this box that I put together tonight. And yeah, I'll show you this box. So first, this is a Cachet Luxe top. I've had this since almost when I began reselling. Never sold. I don't know why. I thought it was adorable. Never sold. I'm going to try this because I've had it a long time. It's a LuLaRoe Disney Mini. See, the reason I have this in my inventory, I bought it a while back. I thought, well, it's Disney, maybe it'll sell, and it just never did. So a lot of people are saying they purchase about 40 to 60% of your box. So we'll see. I mean, not purchase, but, you know, accept. This is just Ann Taylor. Excuse my nails. They're terrible. I've had this shirt maybe 3 or more years. So sometime this week, probably tomorrow actually, because it's Saturday. This is a Guess bodycon dress. I'm just gonna send it in because I was gonna donate it because I've had it forever and it hasn't sold. Some of these brands I'm trying out, but if you look, you can max out your price. So within your 12-hour window, you can go in and you change your price. So they might put a price on it, but you can go in and change the price. And during that 12-hour window, you can max out your price. So you can start it at the highest that they'll make possible. So the highest they will let you price something is 80% of what they call retail. So they are choosing, they figure out like all dresses or all bodycon dresses and Guess are of this price. Or they give you a price that they consider the MSRP. And then you can do 80% of that. And some people say like people are buying it at that 80% price, depending on what the brand is and what it is. This is Comfy USA. This brand actually does really well for me in bigger sizes online. This is just a midi skirt. But this particular one I've had a long time and it hasn't. I have a lot of smaller sizes, sadly, in my inventory because I'm a size small, like 6'8", size small tops, and I tend to shop in that area. And by the time I'm done with the smalls and half of the mediums, I'm too tired to do large. This is Ann Taylor. This is new with tags. I've also heard there's a few resellers I like to watch that do ThredUp stuff, but Becky Park, obviously, she's been doing some ThredUp stuff, and that's really where I kind of got the bug for this. And then Katie West, she called Thrifting Mom. I think if you put in Katie West, you'll probably find her, but Thrifting Flip Mom, something like that. And she has a smaller channel, but I just somehow YouTube must have like brought her content up. And I started watching her. I really like her, and she does a lot of ThredUp. So yeah, this is a pair of Chico's Platinum, and some people say that Chico's does do well. So honestly, guys, some of my Chico's sits like this top. I probably had it 3-4 years. I just like the top, and I didn't want to get rid of it. So I'm going to send it in. Of course, this is a smaller. 0, I think, is a small. This sweater I've had forever. I'm not going to unfold it because I don't want to get, like, fuzz or anything. But it's Tommy Hilfiger. I'm going to send that in. Some of the stuff I've had for so long. These I haven't had that long. These are Hugo Boss for women. They're a navy blue pant. Some of the stuff I lint rolled, they say, at least people that I watch, that you should lint roll your items before you send them in. I absolutely don't know what they're going to accept, but sending in new with tag items, I'm trying to sporadically send in the new with tag items through the different boxes so that there's more likelihood they're going to take the new with tag. This is Vince Camuto extra small, new with tag. I got this for like $3, I think. Some Vince Camuto people say they can list for a lot. Honestly, I would be happy if most of these pieces I got $20 payout. Some of them I would obviously like to get more, but we'll see. A few of them I'm hoping I can get more. These are Zenergy Chicos. These are a full-length pant. I don't know about this brand doing any well, but I got this for like 25 cents. So it's a Jack BB Dakota new with tag tank top. I tried to sell this here in town and she didn't take it, which I thought was weird. This is a Cynthia Rowley top. It's a 1X. Some of these brands I'm just going to try out. I have no idea. What can give you an idea of what you can price it at is you go on their site and you could look up a brand and, you know, like a style like pant or shirt or whatever. And it'll usually have like a price marked off and then their price. And that's the price that you're going to be able to put 80% of that price as your price. This doesn't mean you're going to get that. And I don't know how many times I'm going to have to turn this stuff in. This is extra large. This is our extra small. This is Nick and Zoe. I'm hoping they take most of it. But, you know, they look over it. So they might see flaws that I wouldn't even see. I've had this dress forever. I actually wore it quite a bit. It's a size small, Laundry by Shelly Siegel. It was actually a super cute dress and very comfortable. I really like her dresses, but I couldn't even sell it for like $5. So this is something that's more expensive that I'm going to send in. I'm hoping I can list it for over $200 or around $200. This is Acris Punto. This is a really nice blazer. Honestly, guys, I've had this blazer probably a year, I think, at least, maybe more. And these blazers, their blazers and dresses are really expensive retail, and they resell pretty good, but this one I could not sell. This I've had since I started reselling almost. This is a Lucky brand. Some of their Lucky brand stuff goes for quite a bit, and it is all beaded. It's beautiful. But, I mean, I'd be happy to get like 10 bucks out of that at this point. I tried to put in a few like lower tiered brands too. They do have like, they have like a brand tier. So lower brands, they give them 60 days to sell, and then you can reclaim them. And then higher end brands, they give you 90 days to sell. This is BB Dakota, size small. It's just like a t-shirt dress. Some of these things I'd be happy with $5 or $10. Some of them I would like to get at least 20. This is a pair of Rag & Bone. These are corduroy pants. Actually, I probably should lint roll them. But, you know, this is a good brand, so I can probably list those pretty high. This is a pair of St. John pants. I've had them for probably 6 months, maybe more. And, you know, they're animal print, so they're not as desirable, I would say. Honestly, guys, I don't sell pants very well. And a lot of this stuff has fallen off my eBay. So either I rephotograph it and put it back up. Some of it's not even listed on my Poshmark, because when I started like being more serious with Poshmark, I didn't go back and relist everything that I had on eBay. I just kind of started there. This is J. Crew. This is a cute thermal, which I'm pretty sure this will sell because it's really cute. Hopefully they'll get through my box quick though. This is J. Crew Mercantile. I don't know if they'll accept this because I feel like it's a little bit older looking, but I think I have about 30 pieces in this box. This is Cachet, and some people say Cachet sells pretty good, so I thought I would send it in. This fell off my eBay, so I was like, well, it's no longer on eBay. I might as well, I don't even think it was on Poshmark. I might as well send it in. This dress I've had quite a while, and I had bought this brand dress in the past, and it did well. But this one doesn't want to move, and it's size 10, so it's a great size. It's David Meister. It's like a purple shimmery dress. I just thought it'd be interesting for you guys to see what I'm sending in. Obviously, I'm new. This is a Free People dress, and I'm sending this in because I think it's beautiful. It's this really beautiful velvet. It's a velvet. It's like a mini dress. I'm sending it in. It's got all this beading because I haven't had any luck with trying to sell it. And I think I could probably get a lot more for it on ThredUp. So I saw Quacker Factory on ThredUp, so I'm going to send this in. This fell off my eBay, and I really don't have luck with Quacker Factory anymore. I did when I first started reselling, but I just don't anymore. This is 41 Hawthorne. It's new with tags, so that's one reason why I'm sending it in. Plus, I think that these are sold in Stitch Fix. I think it's 41 Hawthorne, and they retail for quite a bit. So this is a Chico's. I'm not going to undo it, but it's new with tags. It's just like a Henley top. This is a Susan Graver top. Guys, I've had this forever. I used to pick up Susan Graver, and it used to sell not too bad for me, but now it doesn't. This is Lauren Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren and Lauren Ralph Lauren, I heard, does well. And if you sell on ThredUp, please let me know. Like, do these brands do well for you? Like I said, I really would like to get at least $20 profit, but not, I mean, some of it I would be happy to get 10 because I had it a long time. I would really just like to get my money back and maybe a little bit. But I would love to know if you have a channel and you do ThredUp stuff, I would love to subscribe because I'm really trying to get into that now. I know that there are different courses you can take. I don't feel like I'm at the point where I want to take a course because I kind of want to just send in a box and see if I can do well on it, because there's so much free content out there, so I'm not really into paying for a course at this point. Maybe if I really get into it and maybe that becomes like 50 or more % of my business, then I would spend more money doing a course. But this is Sundance, and some of their Sundance stuff does go for a lot. So I don't know, what they're going to pick. I assume most of these brands they're going to want as long as the item's in good condition. This is a 1X logo by Lori Goldstein sweater. It's a beautiful sweater. I don't know why it hasn't sold yet because it's a great brand. I mean, it's a pretty decent brand. Okay, this is a beautiful cachet dress. Isn't that beautiful, guys? I used to pick this up when I first started, and I know it retails for a lot, so I keep picking it up. I just picked up a couple pieces, but they actually got some action. They haven't sold yet, but they actually got some action on Poshmark. So I am trying to send in some sweaters too because I think that with the season they're going to want that. This is J. Crew Mercantile. I don't even know much about Mercantile brand, but It's J. Crew, so I sent it in. I'm just gonna send it in. Okay, this is rough hewn, and I have no idea if this sells well or not. But I've had it for a long time. I honestly would like to get $5 for it. I think I paid $1 or so for it. So I think that this week what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to, like tomorrow probably, go and look for brand. I'm gonna try to watch some more YouTube videos tonight and go and look for specific brands that people say sell well. I've heard like Christopher and Banks and like that kind of stuff sells good, but I haven't, it's not my experience obviously because I haven't done it yet. But Daniel Rain tab sleeve top, paid $1 for this, so I would be happy to get anything really. Daniel Rain doesn't sell for me very well anymore. Okay, these I've had forever, guys. Probably, this I've had for so long, probably 5 years. It's just a cabbie top. So I'm definitely going to send that in. Might not get much for these, but like I said, $5 or $10. This is cabbie again. This top's pretty nice. Yeah, so I'm sending those in. And then I heard they really love like wool, linen, like those really nice fabrics. So I'm going to send this J. Jill Love Linen dress in. It's obviously summery, but it's got pockets, which is cool. And this I listed at one point, and then it fell off of eBay, and I've never relisted it. So, yeah. And I'm also going to take photographs. Like, I'm going to take, like, a big photograph of everything that I send in each box. Because in case the box gets lost, they have to reimburse you the price that you could have sold the items for. I think it's a little bit of, like difficult to get everything all together, but they will reimburse you. So just in case. This is the last piece. This is another Chico's. It is a really beautiful cardigan sweater. It's beautiful. I love this cardigan sweater. It's not quite as like red that the picture is showing, but I don't know why this hasn't sold because I think it's beautiful. Probably because it's a smaller size. But I hope that on ThredUp it will sell. I'm really hoping. Make sure the sleeves are the same length. Yeah, they look like they are. So yeah, I'm going to send all this stuff, and this is going to be my second box. And I have a third box that I'm getting ready as well. So I'm pretty excited. I'll have to give you guys an update on what's been selling for me once it gets processed and everything. And some people have pretty decent sell-through rates, so I'm hoping obviously that would happen for me. I am keeping track of everything that I'm listing or that I'm sending in, so I'm keeping track of, sorry, my phone is making noise. I'm keeping track of every item. So like I'm describing the item, writing it down, and then if I have to resend it in later, if they don't accept it or I have to reclaim it, then I'll say, the second time I'll mark that so I know. But I'm hoping they'll take a good majority of this box. I think these are pretty decent brands, so I'm thinking they will, especially like higher end, like the St. John, Acris Punto. I'm hoping, that they do take those. So, and the Hugo Boss. So I'm trying to put a variety in each box because I've heard that you really should have a variety of sizes and items. Now, like I said, a lot of my sizes are like small, medium, because that's why I tend to shop in. But hopefully I'll still do pretty well. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of a haul, but like what I'm sending to ThredUp haul. So I'll have to keep you guys posted if this goes well. I really tried to pick brands that I could see they had on their site for a decent price, like MSRP price. So that's kind of how I'm figuring out, like gauging like what the price will be. Probably what I'll be able to at least list it for, and then I can always, lower the price if they've had it for 2 months or whatever, because you have to make sure. Because you have a certain window to sell it, and then you can reclaim it and get it back. Anyway, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. It was basically like a haul, but hopefully ThredUp will end up being another source of income for me. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys later. Bye!